there's kind of three buckets in terms of, where districts have to sort of figure out, their affairs as it pertains to AI. One is, how do students use AI themselves to participate in their learning? How do teachers and staff teach using AI? And then there's sort of the global level, like what, and from a school board perspective, what are the policies around AI? So I think you were just talking about sort of some of the competencies around students, like how do students feel comfortable using AI and in a productive way, not as in a way where perhaps they're cheating or perhaps they're not doing the work that the teacher assigned to them, but actually using AI to support their learning.
It's funny you say that. I had one of my students today just say, hey, Mr. Salas, I know Makoto thinks I'm funny. I don't know about you, Scott. But she said,
funny looking.
She said,
no, just kidding.
Yeah, funny looking. She goes, hey, you should be a comedian. And she goes, you should just talk on something like a show. She goes, you should get your own podcast and just start talking. I said, actually, I do. And she said, when I struggle in class, I will take the teacher's notes that are posted online and punch into AI and say, hey, make this a podcast because I love listening to podcasts. Now, just that alone, I was like, wait a second, that's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She goes, I'm not gonna read what he wrote in notes, and I'm definitely not gonna, pay attention to the teacher all day long. But if I can just take all these notes and say, make a podcast, go. And she goes, I'll listen to it, and I learned a lesson. That's brilliant.
What we should probably jump into is like actually talking about when you started using it, what your thoughts are and feelings. What's the outcomes so far that you've seen?
I would say towards the end of last school year, I just started punching in ChatGPT, do this, do that. And as I'm teaching the health class here at school, I just felt like this general malaise amongst students. Like they couldn't really engage in the excitement of the topic. And so over the summer and into last spring, I just started punching in some of the ideas I would have and say, hey, how can I make it a little bit more of an emotional connection to the topics? And so I punched in, I've got 90 days in the first semester, 90 days in the second semester. Give me 9 thought-provoking health-related questions for high school students. Bam, it throws it in there. And I look and it categorized it into the 6 subcategories that I actually use on campus. And so it's like, and the questions were fantastic. And I've got a handful of my own. I went from that to recently saying, can you put this on a deck for me? So I just can put it on a Google slide and I can go from day to day to day. And then I want music attached to it. I want a countdown attached to it. So the students have 4 minutes with music. And within an hour, I had all of that the exact way I wanted it. And so right now I'm working on, I don't know if you guys like this, but I love the little hand animation when the people write. I'm engaged to watching the hand. And so for me, I'm going, wait a second, I wonder if other kids like that. So I asked the kids, hey, if I presented lessons with this animation, how would you like it? And I had about 3/4 of the kids go, that'd be cool. I mean, that's their level of excitement. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So right then and there, I just want to make, and I hope just from my Flintstone creativity in education, can I take it to the next level of ideas to go, hey, wait a second, let's make this exciting. Let's engage them. But let's make an emotional connection that the kids want to come to class. They want to, I can miss every other class at school except, Mr. Salas's health class. That's where that deeper level of learning is made, where there's an emotional connection. Because if you're just showing up physically on a daily basis,
I'm curious, in video games, cheat codes let you skip months of grinding to unlock special abilities instantly. Have you ever wished for something similar for your software challenges? What if there's a way to instantly access 20 plus years of specialized expertise instead of developing it all internally? What if you could solve in weeks what might otherwise take months or years? Would you agree that most organizations face a steep learning curve when implementing new software solutions? At my company Impact, we serve as that cheat code for companies looking to transform complex software into intuitive experiences that users love and that drive real business results. Would it be valuable to explore, and how might this work for your specific situation? Visit impact.io for a free strategy session focused on your unique challenges.